Hello folks, welcome back to Eerie Storytime. Today we peer into the shadows surrounding a festive Christmas icon. Imagine bringing home the perfect Christmas tree, only to discover it carries a dark curse. The legend of the haunted Christmas tree tells of a family's festive joy turning into a holiday nightmare. Let's dive into the story behind this cursed evergreen. The holidays, a time for joy, a time for family, but beware the shadows. A darkness lurks. It waits. This is the legend of the haunted Christmas tree. A tale whispered around fireplaces, passed down through generations. It's a story of holiday cheer, twisted by ancient evil. Imagine a Christmas tree. But not just any tree. This tree holds a secret. A dark and sinister past. It brings a chill to those who dare bring it home. This is no ordinary holiday decoration. This is a conduit to the other side. This tale exists as a warning. A reminder that not all is merry and bright. Sometimes the things we bring into our homes, the things that symbolize warmth and joy, can harbor something sinister. Something hungry for our fear, our despair. So gather close, settle in, perhaps next to your own Christmas tree, as the fire crackles in the background. And certainly, prepare to be chilled to the bone. This is the story of the haunted Christmas tree. The Thompson family, they seemed ordinary. They yearned for the perfect Christmas. John, the father, practical, Emily, the mother, full of holiday spirit, and little Billy and Sarah. Their eyes sparkled with Christmas magic. They set out to find a tree. Little did they know their search would lead them to a nightmare. Deep in the countryside in a patch of woods off the road they found it. The place was called the Weeping Woods, a place locals spoke of in hushed tones. The air grew cold, a shiver ran down their spines, but the trees, majestic, enchanting. They ignored the unsettling feeling, drawn deeper into the woods. One tree stood out, tall, full, perfectly shaped. It seemed to beckon them. John chopped it down. They loaded it onto their car. Excitement filled the air. They were blind to the darkness they carried with them, blind to the ancient evil they had awakened. As they drove home, the forest seemed to watch. The wind whispered through the fallen leaves like a warning, but they didn't hear it. They were lost in their holiday cheer, unaware of the terror that awaited them. The Thompson house was alive with excitement. The smell of pine filled the air. They decorated the tree. Each ornament held a memory, each twinkle light, a spark of joy. But something wasn't right. A chill lingered in the room, no matter how high they turned up the heat. As the family slept, strange things began to happen. Ornaments shook, then fell, shattering into bits on the floor. Whispers seemed to emanate from the tree, soft at first, then louder. Billy and Sarah were scared. They quickly ran to tell their parents, but their parents dismissed it. Just the house settling, or maybe the wind. Emily noticed the ornaments first, turned upside down, as if something was watching them, judging them. Then the family portraits. They were crooked. Their eyes seemed to follow her. Fear began to creep into her heart. Something was wrong, terribly wrong. The whispers grew stronger. Now they sounded like voices, angry, tormented. They seeped from the tree, spreading throughout the house. The Christmas cheer was gone, replaced by an oppressive dread. The holidays were turning into a nightmare. The tree seemed to change before their eyes. Its needles darkened, its branches twisted, taking on a sinister shape. The lights flickered ominously, casting grotesque shadows on the walls. The air grew heavy, suffocating, filled with an unseen menace. The family was being tormented, sleep became impossible. Each night was filled with nightmares. The Christmas tree, the central figure in each one. They were trapped in their own home, their holiday cheer replaced by fear and paranoia. John, once skeptical, couldn't deny it anymore. He heard the whispers too, saw the ornaments move, felt the icy breath on his neck. The tree was no longer a symbol of joy, it was a harbinger of doom. Even the family dog, Butch, sensed the evil. He whined at the foot of the tree, his tail tucked between his legs. He refused to go near it. His playful demeanor was gone, replaced by a whimpering fear. The family researched the history of Weeping Woods. The answer sent shivers down their spines. Legend had it an ancient evil resided in those woods. A vengeful spirit wronged in life now sought retribution, using the trees as vessels for its rage. The spirit was once a powerful sorcerer betrayed by his followers. They bound him to the forest, his rage festered, he vowed revenge. His power seeped into the trees, turning them into conduits for his malevolence. The legend warned of a sign, the spirit's mark, a symbol of his broken heart. A spiral carved into a tree trunk. It was a symbol of his eternal torment and the key to his power. John examined the tree. His blood ran cold. There, carved into the base, was the spiral, the spirit's mark. The Thompsons had brought home more than a tree. They had invited the sorcerer's rage into their home. Determined and confident, they knew they had to act fast. The spirit's influence was growing stronger. They searched for a way to break the curse. They consulted ancient texts, spoke to local historians. They had to find a way to appease the spirit, to send it back to the shadows. One text offered a glimmer of hope. A ritual, performed under the light of the full moon. It spoke of returning the tree to its source, and offering a token of remorse, a symbol of peace. They carefully detached the tree. Fear clung to them like a shroud. They drove back to Weeping Woods. The forest seemed to reach for them, its branches clawing at the car. The air grew colder, the silence was deafening. They arrived at the spot where they had found the tree. John carried the tree deeper into the woods, following the ancient instructions. They placed the tree back into its original spot. They left a single white rose at its base, a symbol of peace, a plea for forgiveness. The forest fell silent, the air grew still. Then, a gust of wind swept through the trees. The temperature returned to normal. The oppressive feeling lifted. Exhausted, and at wit's end, they returned home. The house felt different, lighter. The Christmas spirit returned. The experience changed them. They learned a valuable lesson about respecting the power of the unknown, about the dangers that lurk beneath the surface, and about the importance of family. The legend of the haunted Christmas tree lives on. A chilling reminder that even in the most joyous of times, darkness can find its way in. It's a story that serves as a warning, a reminder to be careful what we bring into our homes, for we never know what might be lurking within. So, this holiday season, as you gather around your beautifully decorated trees, remember the story of the Thompsons. Remember the chilling tale of the haunted Christmas tree. And be grateful that your holiday cheer is filled only with joy, and not the whispers of an ancient evil. And that's a wrap on the eerie legend of the haunted Christmas tree. Could this have really happened? Could it happen again? If your tradition is to go out and chop down your tree, maybe understand the history of the land you're removing that tree from. Just in case. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you for joining me on another delve into the wintry shadows that surround Christmas time. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.